The Gateway Arch, ladies and gentlemen. St. Louis, Missouri. We got 43,000 pounds on the back of our trailer. Let's take a look at this arch here. Welcome back to the channel, folks. Vital Last Bet Gaming presents some more American Truck Simulator, and we painted our Pizzster 389 mod here purple and black with some white stripes going down it. It looks really slick. And we got the Jasper's wheel and tires mods, so we got some new rims and hubs and bolts, and everything is looking really nice here. So our goal today is to hit Chicago and make our way down to Missouri, passing through St. Louis. And we're going to stop by and see the arch along the way and land up in Jefferson City, Missouri for our final destination, as we're going to be dropping off another big cargo load on our newly painted purple cargo trailer. Welcome back, folks. We are headed over to pick up a trailer or a cargo load in Chicago. We're going to be heading over to Jefferson City, Missouri. And we're going to be stopping at St. Louis along the way to see the big arch that we have not yet seen here in American Truck Simulator. So we have to go up here and make a U-turn. We're going to be heading over to pick up our load. So let's see what we got here. Check out our purple truck today. We got a red light here. And so what we got to do is make a U-turn here, go back around. We're going to pick up our cargo load over here in Chicago. And again, we're going to run it over to Jefferson City, Missouri today. So we hope you're in for the long haul. It's about a 7-hour trip. Shouldn't take us too long. We're going to try to stop and see the St. Louis Arch along the way, of course. Check out our purple truck. Looking pretty slick. Peterbilt 389 Pizzster mod. The shift patterns have changed. We're in the 1.6 update here. So the shifting is back to the way it used to be. A lot more efficient. The sounds are a bit different now. I notice the sounds here in the 1.6 update are slightly different. We got our steering wheel knob today, so making steering a little bit easier on this big 18-inch TSW wheel from Moza. Oh, keeps cutting us out of the second-person view there. That's right, we did get a more immersive mod to use for the external camera. I found it on Jasper's website as well, where we got the tire mod, wheels and tires mod. gonna double check the graphics settings here before we head out on this trip. The real traffic density mod is broken, so if anybody knows of any other good traffic density mods, let me know down in the comments. Feels more realistic when there's more people on the road, you know? Still trying to get used to. I got to get used to driving 18 speeds all over again. We hit somebody? Alright, we're gonna head over here and pick up our load. We're just right around the corner. Gonna make a left-hand turn up here. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. Vital Aspect Gaming presents another episode of American Truck Simulator, and we're getting more immersive video by video. We're on our way over here to this depot in Chicago to pick up our cargo load, and we're going to be taking it down to Jefferson, Missouri today. We're stopping by St. Louis along the way. We've added a steering wheel knob to our Moza TSW steering wheel, making it a little bit easier to control while we're trying to shift through 18 speeds. And we're in the 1.60 update, so they did change the shift patterns again. It's back to the way it was, so now I gotta learn how to drive all over again. What the hell? Thought I turned that beep off. We're gonna go turn that off again here. Again, we're in the Peterbilt 389. And we're headed over here. See what we got. We're setting off car alarms with our engine. That's amazing. Setting off alarms with the Peterbilt here. This is where we got to go. Open it up. There we go. All right, let's go see the cargo market. And we're going to be picking up this one here, Chicago to Jefferson City, Missouri, 7 hours and 48 minutes. We'll go ahead and take this job. Get our trailer just right in there. We're hitting the gate. Oh man, we're hitting the gate. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. Vital Aspect Gaming presents another episode of American Truck Simulator, and check out our purple people eater, the Peterbilt 389 Pizzster mod. We got to go ahead and shut it off. We're going to be catching our cargo here in Chicago, Illinois, and we're going to be running it down to Jefferson City, Missouri, where we're going to be stopping in St. Louis along the way and catching that iconic view of the St. Louis Arch, hopefully, here today. We're in the 1.6 update. A few things have changed. We got some job widgets that we can now see on the screen, but you cannot, because I am gaming on a 49-inch QD OLED monitor, and we got our truck wheel cam today. We're using the Moza TSW steering wheel and the R5 base again. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ding that notification bell. It really helps our channel out a lot. We have 7 hours and 48 minutes to get our trailer here, which we need to really hook it around. Oh no, we're not going to make that. Anyways, they changed the shift patterns again here in the 1.6 update, so they are back to what they used to be for the 1.59. And I tell you what, now I have to learn how to drive all over again. But take a look at that Peterbilt 389, looking really slick. The purple paint job I got here, really digging it. Check that out. All right, we're gonna have to oh, we got to go out this way. See if we can make it around here without catching any cars. We have to hook it again here. We don't want to catch that car. Oh, we hit him. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, we're already driving bad. Hey, it's a new update. Bear with me. We got to get our truck here turned around. Wonder if we can go this other way instead. Sorry, I got a big load here and I did not realize how large it was. All right, we can still go this way. That's great. Again, we're using the Eaton Fuller shifter knob, and I have the fancy chrome one on the way, so we can put a purple Peterbilt knob here on the top. We need to make a right-hand turn anyway. Oh, I can't see with the trees in the way. Let's put it in a gear we can use. I guess they're still going to flag us for the red light there. All right. Again, another oversized load with no escort. So, it is what it is. But I hope you're enjoying the setup here. Don't go out, you son of a... Come on, man. Jesus. So, 42,934 pound Caterpillar 325 excavator is on the trailer. In case you're wondering what kind of excavator that is. We're going to make a right-hand turn up here. Follow this guy. So 428 miles on this trip that we have 15 hours and 47 minutes to complete, but it's only going to take us 7 hours to get there. We are on the open road here in Illinois, making our way out. On this 7-hour excursion to Jefferson City, Missouri. When we get a little bit closer, I will map out the St. Louis Arch so we can stop along the way. And we got to start hitting these shift patterns. They're so much different than before. Enjoy the ride. So we really hope you're enjoying our content. It's been a long time since we made an American Truck Simulator video, and I did a live stream recently, but for some reason something was bugging out. I think because we turned our graphics settings up for the game, so I had to turn them back down and limit the frames to 120 because it's really trying to push them over 120 in the external camera shots here. As you can see, it's getting a really good frame rate. And so that was hindering my camera's ability to keep a good connection. Anyways, we fixed that issue. We're back on the road here. Let's get a little Jake brake action going. Roll those windows down if you can hear me. Yeah, that is pretty loud and very satisfying. Let's see if there's any viewpoints along the way that we are not skipping out on, of course, and we'll map out our stop in St. Louis along the way. Okay, there's a viewpoint here in Bloomington that we can hit. And Springfield we've already gotten. St. Louis we've already gotten. Oh, no, we have not. And this is what we're going to hit in St. Louis, the Arch right along the way. And in Jefferson City, we'll stop at the viewpoint there as well. So here is, again, our route from Chicago. We're heading down the I-55 south. And that's going to take us all the way to St. Louis, where we're going to cross over on the 44 west and 50 west to end up in here in Jefferson City. Let's get back on the road. Again, we got a long ways to go, folks. 356 miles left on this trip. I'm going to have to see if I can reposition the widgets on my screen to actually coincide with what you can see here, because you cannot see them. But you got your GPS up there, so that's really mainly all it is. An extra line of the job information and what the load is and how much they're paying us. Not much to it. So I really like that, though, so it keeps you on track of what you're doing. Nice little added touch here in the 1.6 update. Company paint jobs, I have not messed around with that yet because I just painted this truck purple and it looks, ooh, we almost missed our turn. Man, don't lose our load here. Got a red light. Red light with no traffic. Wonderful, just wonderful. Another red light. I can't believe it. They really must want me to practice my shifting here today. Explore Illinois. Check out Fort Jesse Road here. Got the Goodyear tire plant behind us. So I've got some apartments over there. Walgreens. Looking pretty nice on here. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I really love the touches ATS has. Bro, that light was green, dude. What the... Man, these people. I guess the AI has not gotten any smarter here in ATS. Better move your ass on that next light, buddy. So we do have a viewpoint to hit up right around the corner here. We'll go check that out. I believe we're in, where are we at now? No, we're still in Illinois. Really digging the way the truck looks in this purple, black, and white paint job. Once I get my new shifter knob, 8 from ATS Accessories, we got a purple Peterbilt marble-looking shifter ball for the top. It's going to look really cool, really slick, and I can't wait to use it on the next video. Hopefully it arrives by then. What a light, huh? Good on fuel for this trip, I believe. we missed the viewpoint. Shoot. It's back there. Okay. How can we do this here? We'll turn around up here in this parking lot. Come back and get it. Make a big U-turn here in the middle of the street, actually. Turn back around and we'll go head on with that So another issue I'm having for some reason with my Moza R5 is if I turn the wheel too hard and it's got a really hard resistance, it will disconnect. As you've just seen, probably edited it out pretty well, but it will disconnect. And I cannot figure out why. I turn it back on, it runs fine, right where it left off. But if you know a fix for that, please let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, let's go hit up this viewpoint here in Illinois before we head out. One we have not gotten yet. Let's check it out. Between Two Rivers, Bloomington, Illinois. We got a Sam's Club, Aaron's, Sapphire Inn, IHOP, Enterprise Car Rental. There's a Starbucks right there. Wells Fargo, look at that huge building. Alright, so almost forgot to turn my mic back on there, but we're headed out of here of Bloomington, Illinois, and making our way down to St. Louis so we can see that big arch next. All right, back on the road here, traveling down South 55. Oh shoot, almost lost it there. Nobody saw that, sorry. We have really ultra realistic driving settings in our gameplay, and I'll share those with you maybe in the next video if you're interested. Pretty hardcore, the truck physics and the wobbles, and you feel everything, you can see everything. Like, look at the jerks here, and I mean, it really wobbles if you let it. Oof! And you gotta really keep a hold of that truck because you can feel the weight here in the Moza R5. Enjoy the ride. We passed that guy up. He had it coming. You know, he was trying to race us there. Sounds are different. I don't know if they're more immersive than before or less. Unless the sound fix mod I have in ATS has not been updated, because they just released this to the public today. They just released the open, not the open beta, but the 1.6 to the public today, this morning. So I tested it out yesterday. I couldn't get my Pizzster 389 mod to work, so I reverted back to 1.59 and set up for recording for today. And then I woke up today and saw on Facebook that ATS, they released the 1.6 update. So I updated again, and fortunately the Pizzster 389 mod Guardian was up and ready to be updated. And here we are in ATS 1.60. I have not checked out the music player yet. I probably will do that on my own time just to see if there's anything that we could use to captivate the audience even better and get some non-copyright music in the background here. Or I might just start adding my own. Very nice Jake brake action going on there. 4 hours and 12 minutes, 210 miles to go. We're going to be stopping in St. Louis along the way again to see the arch, so if you're just tuning in now, well, you're in for a surprise. You know, we got here is a traffic jam. Can we get around it though? And we got a wreck here. All right, let's continue the trip. Got a lot of engine resonance here, I notice. Truck wobbling. You can really feel the weight with these large cargo loads. We're in East St. Louis now, so the arch is not far along. Should be getting there pretty soon here. Hear the train amongst all the wind noise. Oh, there's a train right there below us. Check it out. Wow, look at that. That is amazing. All right. We're over here to see the next viewpoint, folks. And that is the St. Louis Arch. Right there. It's right off to the side. Check that out. Amazing. We're almost there. Just got to go right over here. There is the viewpoint for the arch. We're just right below it. The Gateway Arch here in St. Louis, Missouri. I've been dying to see this in the game, and I can't wait to see it in person. We're gonna have to turn our trailer around in here, hopefully. We got to get it turned around here. Don't hit that motorcycle. Don't cause any damage. And here we are. The Gateway Arch, ladies and gentlemen. St. Louis, Missouri. We got 43,000 pounds on the back of our trailer. Let's take a look at this arch here. We're at the bottom of it now. Trying to see if we can get any other camera shots of it in the view. All right. Anyways, let's get on into it here. Turn off the engine. And here we are again at the Gateway Arch in St. Louis, Missouri. Stunning scenery in American Truck Simulator. There is a helicopter flying directly through it. I wonder if that's even allowed. There's the capital of St. Louis. And there you have it, the St. Louis Arch. Let's start our rig back up and continue this trip to Jefferson City, Missouri. Texas Roadhouse. There's a bar up ahead. All right, let's get on out of here. We only got 3 hours and 5 minutes left on this trip. And the nighttime is setting in as we miss our shift patterns yet again. Poetry here in American Truck Simulator today. Look at our purple underglow on this purple truck we got here. It's looking pretty slick. We can get back over in this lane. We got to exit up here. 106 miles left. We're getting towards Jefferson City now, hopping over to the 50 West finally. 50 West. I think that's also goes to Lake Tahoe, if I'm not mistaken. Highway 50. Wonder if we can take 50 all the way to Lake Tahoe from here in American Truck Simulator. That's a question we'll have to ask the Chat GPT, maybe. Night has fallen upon us yet again on this long journey. As we are on the lonely back roads here in Missouri. I think we also have a viewpoint set up at our destination location in Jefferson City. Ooh, we made that one pretty nice there. More practice. Pitch black out here in Missouri tonight. You can see the purple glow from the Peterbilt 389, our purple people eater, on the road here tonight. We gotta turn left or right here. Oh, yes, okay, so our viewpoint just right up here. Right around the corner is the viewpoint here in Jefferson City. In case you're wondering if I'm making those right-hand turns, we sure are. I'll have to remember to keep putting the side view mirror in your perspective when I do so. Next block up. Here downtown, Jefferson City. There's the viewpoint in question. Let's check it out. What do we have here in Jefferson City tonight, folks? Let's see. The Ozark Explorer, Jefferson City, Missouri. Obviously, there's the capital of Jefferson City. Another old world building church, probably constructed in the late 1800s with no construction history. The streets are quiet here tonight, especially at the Performing Arts Center, the Joseph Miller Performing Arts Center, off of the Whitten Expressway. And check out that bridge with the Capitol building in the background, looking absolutely amazing here today. Or tonight, I should say. Let's get our rig back started up and finish off this journey. Only 46 minutes left until we hit up our delivery location here in Jefferson City. So I have a 24-inch 2-foot extension knob here on my Moza HGP shifter. And I tell you what, I might go to 18 inches. Not sure yet. We'll have to see when we get our new shift knob set up and replace this Amazon special. Something a little more fancy from ATS Accessories, and then we'll see if that works out a little bit better, the height-wise. I mean, I've been getting used to this one so far. It's not bad. I've actually gotten used to it. Is it too high? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. It's about at my, just a couple inches above my shoulder level, honestly. Let's check out this train pass by in the night before we make this right-hand turn here. Here it comes from your left-hand side of the screen. Union Pacific hauling freight. All right, let's get out of here. "26 minutes left. We're just right around the corner to drop this trailer off. We're really glad you joined us today to check out this delivery here in our sim rig setup. If you're curious on what my sim rig setup looks like, you can visit my YouTube page at Vital Aspect Gaming and check out the cover photo there. you will find that in the top, best viewed on the PC, of course, but in the top is the, I'm gonna lose this light. Yeah, we lost it. And missed the gear, but that's okay. We're not too far away. Anyhow, if you go to our YouTube page, you will see that in the top is a picture of our setup. I will go do a tour video here, maybe in the near future, just to show you what we got. We've changed the setup so many different times throughout our gameplay of American Truck Simulator over the past probably 30 some odd videos now. Oh, we're going way too fast here. Okay, we're good. This is our exit. We got to get over here. Want to make a left-hand turn up ahead. All right. There is no outlet here. We're back at another Newmont facility to drop off this Caterpillar V25 excavator. We're not waiting on no stop signs here. Check out this dirt road where we're at. Going downhill a little bit here. Right, we have made it to our destination. I'm going to drop it right off in the front. And there you have it, folks. Another job in the books here at Vital Aspect Gaming. 436 miles, 10 hours, and 6 minutes, 70.3 gallons of fuel consumed for a grand total of $11,745. We're almost to level 25. We'll see you next time here at Vital Aspect Gaming. Thanks for tuning in.